Now
Yes,
we
ako
have
na.
Ella and Eva. Okay, good. Hi, Eva. How? Okay, sorry. Wait, yeah? Okay, let's just wait 1 more minute. Okay, let's wait for your friends 1 more minute and then we can begin the class. Okay, good. Very good. Now, okay, so far we have, okay, Arya is also in the class. Okay, everyone, can I ask you to turn on the video and then we can continue the class. Okay, so Arya is here, Anya is here, Ifa, and then Ella. Okay, so today is going to be our last day for to review the materials, all the materials, and then we can have our mid test on Friday. No, Friday would be the, oh no, Saturday, I mean. Okay, good. So let's begin the first one with discussing about past simple tense, okay? Because we have two materials that we haven't discussed yet. The first one is about past tense, and then the second one is about perfect tense. So let's start first with past tense, and then we can discussing about that one. Oh, okay. Are you at your house right now, Ella? Are you in your house right now, or you're not? Yes. Okay. Good. That's okay. Okay, good. For others also, let's continue the class. Okay, so let's do it together now. The first one, we are going to do the grammar quiz for past simple. Again, the same rules apply. So if you do, for example, if you do number one and then you choose the option, you also have to explain to me why do you choose that. Okay, so I also need the reason, not only the answer. So let's start then. Number one, Ifa. Can you do number one, Ifa?
Kakak
Yes.
Fano,
Mm-hmm.
I forget the formula.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think maybe I should review the formula first, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Should be one of you say it. So who can tell me what's the formula of past tense? It's easy. It's very easy. One of the
Subject, verb to, and object, kakak.
yes. Good. Very good, Arya. So Ifa, we use verb
Yes,
to.
kakak.
Yeah. Okay. Verb to. Okay. At first, I thought I'm going to do the same thing that I did last meeting. So we're going to discuss about the formula, and then we're going to make a negative, interrogative. But I think we've studied that before. So maybe let's just do some exercises because we've studied that. This is just a review class, not a material studying class. So I think we should just skip that. Okay, that's good. So if again, the formula is subject, verb to. So you use verb to, and then object. So be careful, everyone. We also talk about this when we study about this material that there are two types of verbs. Does anyone know? Can anyone tell me what are the types of verbs? So we have two types when we want to talk about past tense and when we want to talk about verb to. There are two types of verbs. One is like what, and the other one is like what. Now, who can tell me?
Regular and irregular bukan kak?
Yes, good. Very good, Eva. Regular and irregular. Ella, can you give me one example of regular verbs? And then Anya, give me one example of irregular verbs.
Regular verb
Mhm.
is kata kerja beraturan kan Kakaknya yang pakai ed di belakang.
What do you think? What do you think?
Uh, I think it's it. So the
Yeah.
example maybe
So,
watch,
yes. Watch, watched,
watch for
watched. Yes. Very good. Great job.
ah
Okay. Next one, Anya. Give me one example
um
of irregular.
Eat,
Mm-hmm.
ate, eaten kakak.
Eat, ate, eaten. Good? Yep, great job. Okay, I see Chris just joining. So, Chris, hello. Can you listen to my voice?
Ya,
Yeah,
kapan?
okay, good. Chris, give me one example of irregular verbs. So, Anya just gave me eat, ate, eaten. That's irregular forms. Now, give me one more example of irregular verbs.
Eh,
Mm-hmm.
wait.
Okay, that's okay.
Ah, buy, boat dengan
Mm-hmm.
eh apa namanya? Boat lagi.
Mm-hmm. Okay, goodbye, both. Yes. What about Arya? Arya, give me one example of irregular verbs.
Uh, Add kakak from it.
Oh, that one
Eight.
is already.
Eight.
Yeah, that one is Anya's example. Can you use or can you find another example? So Anya example was eat, ate, and then eaten, and then Chris example was buy, boat, and boat. So can you find another example? Find a verb that is an irregular verbs. Can you find any other verbs?
Yes kakak. Wait. Uh, begin kakak. From begin.
Begin, yes, begin.
Uh, became.
Oh, okay, become. Then I think was it become or
Yes kakak.
begin?
Become.
Become, okay. Become.
Become.
Okay, become, became, become.
Came.
Okay, came. And then what's the verb two? I mean,
And
what's
cut.
the verb? And then come again. Yep, good,
Verb
great.
one for come.
Yes. Yep, so it's come, came, and then come again. Yep, good, great, Daria. Okay, now let's continue, everyone, with the exercises. So, again, Ifa, let's do the first one. Let's do number one. So, let's
Mm,
have the honor to do number one, Ifa. Mhm. And don't
my
mess up this
class,
time. Yeah,
my
it's
class,
easy.
my classmate and I, blah 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 blah, are teacher a question about the test.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm, wait, kawan. Let me think.
Okay, but not too long.
Yes.
Mhm.
Wait, Kakak Fano, ini Iva sedang mempertimbangkan Kakak Fano.
Considering what? About what? Remember, we use verb to, right? So that should be helpful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm,
Mm-hmm. 1 hour later. 1 week later. 1 eternity
B
later.
Kakak Fano. B.
B. Why B,
B.
Ifa? I want the reason why. Why do you choose B?
Mm, because the verb to of ask is be, and kalau misalnya kau pakai was asking, kalau saya salah hari itu
Mm-hmm.
banyak. Kalau misalkan ada was, saya usah pakai
Mm-hmm.
askingnya yang in-nya di belakang, saya perlu pakai. Jadi I think the answer is B.
Okay, good. Good explanation. Very good. Yeah. Ifa, do you think this one is regular or irregular verb? What do you think? asked with ed at the end?
Uh, regular.
Regular. Yep. Good. Great. Okay. Thank you, Eva, to do number one. Let's jump in again. Number two, Arya.
Yes, kakak.
Mm-hmm. Be careful on number two. It
Number
could be
two,
tricky. Yes.
John want to John want to work yesterday, but he was sick. The
Mm-hmm.
answer is yesterday, but he was sick.
John wanted to blah blah blah.
I think
Mm-hmm.
go to kakak
Go to. Okay. Why?
because
Why not just go?
uh
Or why not
I don't know
went?
kakak.
You don't know. Okay. That's okay. Others, can you help Arya on this one? Why go to is the correct one. Oh, by the way, your answer is correct, Arya. So it should be go to. John wanted to go to work. That one is correct. But can anyone help Arya to explain why that one is correct? Why go to should be the correct one. We've done this before. Ella, remember?
I remember it's named to apa gitu
Yes,
tuh
yes. To
To
apa to?
infinitive.
ada
Yeah. What is
to
it? To in
I forget
infin
to in
ah,
apa ya
to in to
wait
infinitive.
apa
To
ya
infinitive, yes.
to infinity
To infinitive, yeah, good, very good. So
ya
yeah, so for some of you who probably already forgot about to infinitive, let me explain about it again. So to infinitive means all the verbs, if it follows with to, or if before the verb comes to, then you have to put the verb one there, or the base form. So this one, John wanted, this one is the verb to. Okay, so don't get confused, Kakafano, but you told us before that we have to use verb to. Yes, we do, but remember there's an exceptional. If there's an to infinitive, then we have to use to and then verb one. John wanted to go, and then we have another into infinitive again because we have the verb work. Okay, and this one is verb one. So of course we have to use double to infinitive. John wanted to go to work yesterday, but he was sick. So if you're confused, Kakafano, which one is the verb to? Wanted is the verb to. Okay, that's the main verb there in the sentence. And the other, they're just like an additional verb. So they're just adding there. We put them there to like to trick you up. Jadi biasanya untuk kayak mengecoh saja. To infinitive. Yeah, so be careful. Okay, let's jump in again. Number three. I want Anya to do it.
They blah 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 to the park because they were very tired. I think the answer is didn't walk
Okay, good. Why didn't walk?
um, because hmm,
Mm-hmm. Why don't we put verb two? Didn't walk with ed. Why was it in verb one? Huh? Why was that? Didn't walk.
uh,
Didn't sing. Didn't swim.
because because di didn't-nya tuh kakak kan udah ada verb tuh diditnya. Jadi walk-nya yang perlu pakai verb tuh.
Yes. Good. Yeah. Great job, Anya. Yeah. That's the answer. Good. Okay, number four, Chris. Chris, Chris. Chris is, yeah, Chris is here.
Did you talk to your boss? Yes, I did.
Why, yes, I did. Oh, I think we've
Because
discussed this one before.
if,
That's okay. Why not? Yes, I
if
talked. Or
the
why, yes, why not? Yes, I was. Why should have been with did?
because if the sentence starts with did, the answer is apa
The
namanya?
answer is the same also, right? Did.
Akhir answer is did.
Did. Wow. Good, great. You guys are study a lot from the mistakes. That's what I like. Very good. Great job, everyone. So yes, just like Chris said before, if we start the sentence or if we start the question with the word, for example, did, then we also have to answer with did. But if I'm asking you by using to be, for example, are you, blah, 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 and then you have to answer me back with yes, I am, with the to be as well. Okay. So is he, blah, 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 blah? Yes, he is. Not yes, he do, or he does, or he did. No. So the question was again, did you talk to your boss? Yes, I did. Good. Great job. Number five, Putri. Hi, Putri.
Hi.
Can... Okay, yes.
Sure. Okay. Number five, right?
Yes, number five.
Or okay. Wait. I need it.
Okay, let's have all the minutes we have.
Yesterday. Mm, mm, uh,
Mm-hmm.
be wait.
Okay, why do you choose that? Why B is correct?
Um, because um that is the past tense
Yes, good.
because
Okay.
in there is
Mm-hmm.
yesterday.
Yep, good. Very good. Was that regular or irregular verb? What do you think, Putri?
Mm, huh,
Regular or irregular? Oh,
you
by the way, I think because you come late, so maybe you haven't heard. We discussed about it before at the beginning of the class about regular and irregular. So, but I think you know about it. We've discussed it before. This is just a review class, so I think you know.
reg
It is a regular. Yes,
reg
regular. Yes, it's a regular verbs. So if you confuse which one is regular and which one is irregular, just look at the end of the verb. If there you see ed at the end, then it's a regular verb. Okay, it's a regular, which means the what is it? Like the structure for verb one, I mean for verb two and verb three are the same. We just add ed at the end. Okay, but don't get confused. Don't get confused because there's a verb where verb 1 and verb 2 and verb 3 are the same, but they're not categorized as regular verb. For example, cut, cut, cut. Yep. So these three are three from three different kind of verbs. So this one is verb 1, verb 2, and verb 3. But, okay, they're all the same, but don't get confused. Kakafana, they're all the same, though, so they should be in regular verbs. No, they're not. Okay, again, the rules of regular verbs is that they always attach with ed at the end. So we do not say cut it. Okay, we don't say cut it. We just say cut. So I caught blah 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 yesterday. I have cut blah 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 blah. Okay, good. Number six, Ella. Yes, Ella, do it.
Number six.
Mhm.
blah blah blah. They fix a bicycle. Yes, they blah blah blah. My answer is A. Did they fix their bicycles? Yes, they did.
Why?
Yes.
Tell me
Why I choose
why.
did?
Mhm.
Because because it's it's
Mhm.
apa posit interrogative
Yes,
sentence, so
it's
I
an
choose
interrogative.
did. Then and then why I choose did in the B section is because if we ask with did, we must answer it with did too.
Yes, good, great job. Very complete answer. Very good. Number seven. Who have an answer number? Wait, let me check how many of you. Okay, there's six of you. So let's go back again because we've done number one to six. So number seven, Eva, you do it again.
Where blah 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 you go to school when you were young? Hmm, wait, kakak.
Mhm. Where you go to school when you were young? Forever young.
I think did kakak.
Why did?
Because wait, kak, ini
Mm-hmm.
wait,
Why
ini
not?
agak membingungkan.
Oh, really? I don't think it's that confusing. It's not really that tricky. But
Hmm,
yeah, maybe for option A and option C. Yeah, I see. Why don't you choose option C? Where? Because does, of course, does is present
um,
tense and we cannot use it there. So it's either did or where because they're both are past
nah, ibu bingung
tense.
dari tadi.
Yeah, but my question
I
is now why do you
think
choose did? Why not where? The
karena ibu
reason.
pikir dari tadi kok
Mhm.
misalkan where
Ah,
itu
okay.
kan untuk yang
Mhm.
day atau yang pokoknya yang orangnya melebihi satu itu berarti hotai kalau salah I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. That was
Hmm,
actually really good. Yeah, very good explanation.
jadi I think
That's why you think
the
the answer
answer
is did.
is
Yeah. Okay, so the
yes.
answer is correct, Ifa. Yeah, the answer is did. Very good. The reason is because it's the same with. Do you guys still remember the question that I asked you long time, not really a long time ago, a few meetings ago, about what's the difference or which one is correct? Where are you come from or where do you come from? Which one is correct? Where are you come
Do
from?
you?
Where do you come from is the correct one, right? Why do we say where do you come
Yes.
from, not where are you come from? What's the reason? Because does anyone still remember? Why do we have to say where do you come from, not where are you come from? Anyone?
Because there is a verb
Yes,
in
good,
it.
Chris. Yeah, very good. Because there is a verb. Yeah, and the verb is wait, go no, come. Sorry. Why did I suddenly think of the word go? Come. So where do you come from? Okay, there's a verb, and that's why we call it with verbal sentence because there's a verb. If there is no verb, then we call it nominal sentence. Then what do we use, Kakafan, if there's no verb? We use to be. That's why we call to be as kata kerja bantu, right? Because there is no verb. That's why we use to be to help the sentence to have a verb. Yeah, so not where do you come, no, not where are you come from, but where do you come from? Not where do you from, but where are you from? Okay, be careful on those two sentences. Good, great job, Eva. Number eight. Who did I ask before? Arya. Number eight.
Yes, kakak.
Uh-huh.
They go camping in a park when they were children? The answer is they like to go camping, kakak.
Yes.
C.
Good. Mm-hmm. Yep. Very good. They like to go. Yes. I think you know the reason, right, Arya? So, and everyone also know the reason. So, let's just skip the reason and let's
Yes,
continue
kakak.
again. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Number nine. Anya.
I had to blah 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 dinner last night, so I couldn't watch the TV program. I think the answer is cook.
Sorry. Cook option A or option C? Anya.
A kakak.
Option A. Yes. Do you know the reason?
I think because
Mhm. What's the reason?
mm, mm,
Because
because kan head itu kan kata kerja kedua tuh kakak.
yes.
Terus di
Yep.
situ ada to infinitive
Yes.
dan
Good. Yeah, very good. Because there's a two infinitive. The same reason with Aria's question as well. Yeah, because two infinitive. Very good. Number 10. Wait, number 10. Putri, can you do number 10?
Okay.
Yes.
Did you blah 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 the book? No, I blah blah blah. Okay. Hmm. For the finish. No, I see.
Why? See?
Mm, because uh if you question someone use did, uh she or he have to answer did too.
Okay, good. But my question is, why do you choose finish with verb one?
Hmm, because there is interrogative sentence.
Yes, good because it's an interrogative sentence and because we also have did, right? So
Yeah.
did is already a past tense form. So we just have one past tense form. That's why we changed it again to verb one. Okay, good. Number 11. Let's see. Ifa, number 11.
Ya kakak.
Number 11. Yes.
Hmm. Why blah 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 you washed the dirty dishes last week? Hmm. Did kakak?
Okay. Why did? Did? There's no did on the option. Are you sure it's did?
Didn't. Didn't
Didn't.
kakak.
Yes, didn't. Okay. Why didn't?
Hmm. Because itu interrogative sentence, terus kalau misalkan weren't, kayak yang apa namanya,
Mm-hmm.
yang tadi kakak bilang pas eh wait
Pass.
kakak.
That's okay. I'll give you time. Take your time. But you're actually quite close. Yeah, I did it before. I mean, I explained about it before. So I'm pretty sure you know the reason why. Why didn't you wash the dirty dishes last week? Mm-hmm. Ufa, do you have the answer now? Why didn't you?
Wait kakak.
Okay. Okay, maybe to help you, I'm gonna give you a choice. Do you think it's a verbal sentence or nominal sentence? So just tell me which one do you think the sentence is? The question is
Verbal, kakak?
verbal. Yes, exactly. And if you ask me why verbal, because there is a
There is a verb.
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 Yes, good, very good. Okay, great job, Ifa. Okay, number 12, Chris.
He he blah 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 see a dentist yesterday because he had a toothache. The answer is B. One, two.
Yes, good. Because to infinitive, the same reason. Okay, good, Chris.
Yeah.
Number 13, who haven't answered yet? Ella. Okay. Ella, number 13.
Number 13. I blah
Mhm.
blah blah at the library very late last night. Um, I was uh, I stay B. I stayed at the library
What was
very
the written?
late last night.
Okay, good. State. Why don't you just answer was state? Because I see that you're
No, no, no.
confused, maybe not
Yes.
sure, but the answer, why not was state? Why does it have to be state?
Oh, I think just was. I think it's just was. So I
Okay.
say was, and then oh, I just stayed belakang. So no,
Okay.
no, no. It's stay.
Okay, yes, good. Very good, Ella. That one is correct. Very good. By the way, this one is library, not library,
Oh,
no.
library.
Library. Yes. Library. Yes. Okay. Oh, we have new words here. Does anyone know what is toothache? Toothache.
Sakit gigi.
Yes, very good. I think we've discussed the question as well when we met with the word headache, headache, stomach ache, toothache. Yeah. So if you see the word, the ending of the word have the word ache, they have the prefix with ache. So it means that you're in pain. Yeah, ada sakit. Great. Okay, we have three more numbers. Let's do it together now. Number 14. What do you think is the answer? Number 14. Hmm. Okay, maybe I think I'm just gonna choose Putri. Maybe can you tell me number 14? What's the answer of that?
Okay. Mr. Johnson lala for help when he fell in the water. Mm, hmm.
Hmm.
Wait. When
Okay.
mm, was hmm, was what was
Mr. Johnson was shout. Mr. Johnson shouts, or Mr. Johnson shouted. Which one is correct?
hmm. Ah,
If you remember the formula, then I think number 14 would be very easy for you. If you remember the formula, of course, but if you don't, then yes, it's difficult.
hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can anyone help
B.
Putri with number 14? B.
B.
Okay. Shouts. Why do you choose shouts? Why shouts?
Um, that is just my feelings because in there is I don't know the sentence is present or past.
Oh, okay. So by the way, we do what we review right now is past tense. So all of these are past
Oh,
tense. Yes. Mhm.
okay.
So, and I think now you know that your
Mm.
feeling is incorrect because shots is for present tense. Yeah, now you see that not your feeling is not always right. Maybe your feeling telling you, oh, maybe this one is correct, maybe this one is correct. But remember, there has always been an explanation for something. You always need an explanation. So yeah, you could say shouts, but why do you choose that? Okay, and then also pay attention that right now we're talking about past tense. So different tenses, different rules, and different, yeah, different types of sentence as well, different verbs as well. So we cannot use verb one all the time. We have to use verb two. So okay, everyone, we have less than 1 minute now. So the correct answer, Putri, it should be shouted with C. Okay. Okay, everyone.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, because we have less than 1 minute, so I'm gonna end the Zoom meeting this one, and then you can rejoin again. Use the same link. Okay, everyone. So I'll see you in few seconds. Don't forget to join again.